Now, before we get into this video, everything I'm gonna say is allegedly and in my opinion, okay? Because this word allegedly, sometimes we forget to use it during our videos and they use it to hold you. So let's get into it. Now, there's a lot of drama. Every swipe you take on the internet right now is their case, right? And people have different opinions, which is fine. Everybody can feel what they want to feel, but that one way you say don't be emotional while judging one-sided story, on this one we're going to be emotional, and let me tell you why. You see, P Square, forget Rudeboy, forget Peter. P Square was a family name. P Square existed in every family. They were the biggest thing after agege bread in society. Women flocked towards them, men danced to their music. We practiced dance for days just to feel part of them. They were part of our childhood. So, yes, we will come out and feel emotional about it because we all sat down and witnessed them grow and become the biggest sensation in Nigeria. And we all felt the pain when they broke up. We didn't understand it, and to sit and watch them go back to back, chick, 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 over the years was very painful to watch. Because if you're observing this behavior from a boy band that is from different friends and everything, I understand that. But you see, when it comes to, we've always kept family as sacred. So it was a hard pill to swallow, okay? So that one, you guys can leave that on emotions. Now, let's be 100% real. Don't choke your mouth, don't choke your mouth. The only people who have the right to come out and speak about these people is the family or the close friends that grew up directly with them. Anyone else on the internet, including myself, is an opinion. We all formed an opinion. So as we wait for them to bring out their story, and please, this is not back in the day where everybody stays silent and not speak. This is I would appreciate if he can come out and give his side of the story so that everyone can calm down, you know. And for those of you who are saying we should focus on our government and everything, listen, even we got blood running through our veins. People need a chill. Yes, we're not using their matter. We're not discussing them because, oh, it's entertaining. No, but it is a topic of discussion, and it would be weird to think that people are just going to sit back and not discuss them. It's impossible. So now let's get into it. Now, me being someone who consumed P Square music from the beginning, in my opinion, this video is, back in the day, we saw these two young guys, chiseled, beautiful boys. They were handsome. Yes, both of them were very, very fine. And women flocked towards both of them. But let's be 100% real. Growing up in Nigeria back in the day, the truth is a lot of women did flock more towards Peter because they classified him as the usher of Nigeria. It was a hot thing back then. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened between them, but see, there's always a root cause of a situation. Forget even the family drama. Let's try to analyze maybe why these two might have split. Now, back in the day, like I said, there was a lot of attention going towards Peter. And you can love a person, but sometimes you might not even like them. Sometimes when too much emphasis and too much attention is pushed on one person, it is a very almost 95% chance that you will start feeling resentment. I'm not saying that's what it is. This is my observation over the years. Now, with that resentment, it is very highly possible to get manipulated. Now, yes, let's give credit to everybody. Whether we like Jude or not, he did contribute a part in their business. But the second your brother Peter comes to you and tells you, listen, I think something sketchy is going up in the mix, right? It was now your job to pull back and analyze it. But like I said, I feel like you had gradually built resentment for your brother that I feel like somehow you allowed your older brother Jude manipulate you a little bit, talk in your ear. Yo, I don't even understand it. You know, you're actually the ones, maybe you were the songwriter. I don't know. We don't know. All we know is you guys make great music. I stayed till 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday listening to all your songs from Senorita to Busybody to Alingo to all of them. I enjoyed it with my daughter. Now, it could be very possible that at some point you allowed yourself hear things that might have triggered you. Because let's be 100% real. After your break and everything, you did make a lot of very sneaky little comments here and there. Never a full story, but always something. It was always something. You could tell that you were always throwing shade indirectly towards your brother, right? And me, I always deemed it as, oh, maybe they're about to release a new song because I couldn't understand it. Now, whether the details, a lot of people will say, oh, listen to all three stories. Whether the details are 100% clear or not, the truth is, even your brother Jude recognized that he had taken money from you guys, which is unacceptable. The moment you guys realize that this was not the best partnership, which is supposed to be a blessing when the whole family comes together. Apparently, we hear that there was even a dancer, one of your brothers, in the mix. It should work. But the second it's not working, you should still keep your eyes on the prize. I know the world would love to come and say, oh, it's because Peter was with his wife. So that's rubbish. You guys strayed away from the importance of what you were doing. I don't think you guys even understood the value you had and what light you distributed to the world. See, in a group, the one that pained me the most is the video. And before Peter posted it, I saw that video. When you were on the podcast and saying you had made 99% of the music, that was so offensive to me. Because, first of all, let's say you're the talent. Let's say you wrote all the songs. Let's say you had the best voice and all of that. But guess what? It was never about you. It was about both of you. We did not follow P Square because of Rudeboy or because of Peter. We followed it because it was P Square, the twins. That's what made it pop. Now, yes, the public might not come out and find solutions for your problems, but one thing I can tell you is all of you need to seriously get counseling. You need serious therapy. You need to start unboxing those things that you've held inside for so long. Now, would your relationship ever be fixed? Probably not. And I'm very easy on this video because I know your brother Peter actually loves you. He's angry. He's hurt. And with good reason. And a lot of people will come out to say, why would his story be so perfect? There has to be, he should have come to say this and that. Bro, you see, someone like me, let's take me for example. I don't poke people. I don't frustrate people. I don't look for trouble. But you see, if you poke me, if you instigate me, my mouth is devilish. I will say the worst kind of things that will make you cry yourself to bed or make you want to your own self. That's how bad my mouth can be. I, over the years, have tried to hold myself back. So I don't know what the situation is, but see, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if you guys will ever be the family you're supposed to be, but listen, in my opinion, it would have been nice for you guys to seek counseling, do what you have to do, and maybe in the future, both of you sit down, open a podcast, because at some point, your voices might not work anymore. Sit down, make a podcast that people can listen to, invite artists to talk about life, talk about how people shouldn't get to this stage in life. Do you understand? And make sure you eliminate, because if we sit down here and think that just because you are 20 members in a family, you're all supposed to love and like each other, it doesn't work like that. Life does not work like that. Sometimes there are family members that are there just put to destroy you. If you ever felt love, fix this, man. Fix this. There's nothing as clear as Jude should have never been in the mix. He should have never been there. He should have never profited as much. He should have never talked to you in a way when you even noticed that there was a little bit of a mixed match with the funds. I'm sure they would have told you that, don't worry, you're the great one, da 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 da. Why didn't you step up? Why didn't you say anything? Why did you allow your brother be turned into a black sheep? You know what? You people's problem is very deep. But one thing I know is we are all affected by your stories because it sucks. Like I said, you are a household name. You are a household name, and I expected even more from you. I'm sorry. This pinching and all this nonsense started from a message of languages. You see, you instigate. If your brother was being attacked on the internet regarding a specific topic, it was not your time to come out and give a view that just indirectly attacks him, you know? But we'll see the end of the story though. We wish you guys the best.